And I can tell you that most of the people that become clients and that I talk to, and I ask them, what do you want? The number one answer I get is, I don't know. And that is a fundamental problem. You have to know what it is you want, not just what you don't want. And everybody knows what they don't want. And they spend much of their days in what I'm going to call the problem-solving reality. How do I not get that thing? Because people will say, look, I don't want to be broke. I don't want to be homeless. I don't want to be alone. I don't want, right? And so they go about starting to fix the problem of not being alone and seeking a relationship. Or I don't want to be broke, so I got to figure out a business or something, or get a promotion, or find some way to make more money. But the more energy that you put into the current reality or the current situation, the more it stays, the more that situation continues to manifest itself. And so I'm all about today, the magnetic mind method is how do you get into what I'm going to call the creator stance, like standing as a true creator, determining in the present moment what you would like tomorrow or next week or next month or next year to be like, feel like, in all of its technical detail. The neuroplasticity of the brain is essential. It is key because we make decisions about how life is very young in life. And that's from parents, from school, from experiences. Every experience that we've had has created some neural pathway or some neural connection in the brain. And those highways in the brain have been well traveled. And if you want a different experience, that's why the positive prime tool is so powerful, is because it is the most effective tool to remap, to disconnect neural pathways and to reconnect new neural pathways that in effect produce a new reality, or even produce new desire, produce new vision, produce new possibilities through that repetition that happens so easily with positive prime. The epigenetics is what your environment is informing the genetic code on. So think of your genes just like the switches, like your light switch that gets turned on and off, and the environmental factors will go in and light up certain genes or dim certain genes. And that's air quality, water, food, environment, stress levels, hormone optimization, nutrition. It's the whole enchilada that is the impact of the epigenetic reality. It could have ended in death. I had a infection in my L2, L3 in the bone, which literally laid me out for about 3 months. I couldn't walk. And here, you know, I've always anticipated myself being Superman, and this thing was my kryptonite. Okay, it like laid me out, and you know, business and all the things that you have going on, family, and I'm in my mid-50s. I'm 56 years old. This is not supposed to happen to me because I am the vibrant health guru. How can this happen to me? And I'm the vibrant health guru. Well, it was to teach me empathy, because I've been a little bit critical of the Western medical model, I think. And I have a different perspective now on people that are struggling with pain, because I seriously in my life have never really experienced that level of pain. And having to experience a 10 out of 10 pain for month after month after month. Now, there's plenty of people in the world who experience never-ending pain and constant pain. So I'm thankful and grateful that I didn't have to go through the experience that long. But I do know what it feels like to be debilitated for a time. And what do you do as the vibrant health guru or somebody giving advice? Like, how do you speak to someone like that? How do you share information with someone like that? How do their pathways get rearranged and remapped so that their outcome can be different? This is the question that, you know, positive prime answers at a very high level, because Anybody can do that, no matter what state you're in, no matter what condition you're in, no matter where you're starting from, you are able to do that. Be careful what you choose, be careful what you ask for, because going for this gigantic meaning and this gigantic purpose may not be who you are. So, there's two things that I think are two questions that need to be answered is, who am I? Number one, who truly am I? Who is it that I say that I am, right? And then really, what is it that I do want? Because a lot of people choose things and it's a stepping stone onto the thing that they really want. And so a big business or a big purpose or a big meaning may be a stepping stone to an egoic need, right? And you didn't really want the big thing, but you thought you had to do the big thing and be the big thing, when really all you wanted was some peace and quiet, being left alone, and some freedom to do what you want every day. My favorite part about Positive Prime is just the imagery of places I've never been to in the world. And travel is something that I really love to do. So seeing places that I've never been to before, that's one of the coolest things about it, because the photography is so amazing. It's like watching National Geographic, like with the images and all this stuff. And like, wow, I really want to go there. I want to go there. I want to go there. And it creates a more of a desire to be that, to do that. To have the mindset and be in the mind frame of being that person now, that person that does travel, that person that does have new experiences. I am that type of a person, instead of the self-sabotaging mental pattern which says, well, that's for other people, that's not for me, I'm not good enough to have that, I'll never be good enough to have that. That's what's shifting when you're in the midst of a positive prime session.